In the velvety silence of an ancient temple, candles flicker, casting shadows that dance upon sacred texts, whispering secrets and mysteries of old. Imagine for a moment that these age-old scrolls hold hidden messages about one of humanity's most intimate subjects, sexuality. Throughout history, the sacred and the sensual have intertwined, leading us to question the age-old enigma. What does the Bible truly say about oral sex? As we explore this enigmatic terrain, we'll unravel layers of mystery that have been shrouded in religious doctrine and cultural taboos, drawing us into a labyrinth of curiosity and contemplation. Now, picture an era when parchment and ink spoke louder than our modern digital echo chambers. The world was young, vibrant with mystery, and at its heart lay texts that molded civilizations. One such passage, found in the poetic lines of the Song of Solomon, speaks of a love cherished and revered. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is more delightful than wine. Yet, beneath these evocative words lie questions untapped by many. What do these ancient scriptures, and indeed the culture from which they arose, tell us about the sacred dance between desire and devotion? Could it be that within these texts, often seen as rigid and prescriptive, there exists a tapestry of mysterious allure, reflecting humanity's varied approaches to intimacy? As we delve deeper, we find ourselves wandering through eras where church leaders and theologians grappled with interpretations that sought to balance piety with passion. Consider for a moment how these interpretations fluctuated across time and culture, painting a picture as diverse as the stars strewn across the night sky. Each twinkle hints at a forgotten perspective, a forbidden desire cloaked in divine metaphor. Remember the biblical story of creation, a tale of union and intimacy, of Adam and Eve, entwined with innocence and unadulterated connection. Their story, simplistic yet profound, begs us to question how such primal stories have been shaped by centuries of doctrinal layering. As we ponder these narratives, a shadow of mystique hovers, inviting us to peel back the veil and peer into the heart of biblical teachings on the sensual. In our modern world, where whispers of the past stir echoes within our souls, understanding these teachings becomes like unraveling an ancient puzzle. Each piece a fragment of our collective human experience. Through this exploration, we embark on a journey not just to seek an answer, but to glimpse the intricate tapestry of love and sanctity in the biblical narrative. Now, as the echoes of our inquiry resonate within you, prepare to embark on this journey, a voyage beyond mere verses and into the heart of human connection. Allow yourself to traverse the depths of curiosity as we seek to uncover what remains obscured, to illuminate that which has lingered in shadow. What will we find as we traverse this sacred path? The answers await those who dare to tread deeper into this age-old mystery. In the vast tapestry of sacred texts and divine revelations that make up the Bible, there's a recurrent theme that invites both awe and contemplation: the unexplored territories. One such enigma lies in the absence of explicit mentions or guidelines concerning certain modern-day topics, notably sex, specifically oral sex. It's a curious silence, one that beckons scholars, theologians, and believers alike to delve into the depths of interpretation and seek clarity in what is unsaid. Why does such an influential and multifaceted text omit direct references to this aspect of human intimacy? Could there be a deeper, more profound reason hidden within its pages? Imagine, if you will, the biblical era, a time distinctly different from our own, yet governed by the same fundamental quest: understanding human relationships in the context of divine expectations. The absence of specific references to oral sex does not mean the absence of divine insight. Instead, it presents a powerful mystery, inviting us to explore the broader biblical principles about love, respect, and the sacredness of the marital bond. The Song of Solomon, with its lush imagery and poetic depictions of love and desire, hints at the deep, multifaceted nature of intimacy. But amid its rich verses, it remains notably silent on specifics, leaving interpretation to the Spirit rather than a letter. This approach mirrors many aspects of biblical teaching to provide a framework rather than a literal map. It discreetly nudges us towards a more profound contemplation of love's purity and mutual respect. This absence opens a Pandora's box of questions. Is this omission a deliberate divine act urging believers to engage in a dialogue that spans context and culture? Or perhaps a test of discernment and moral compass, steering us to derive guidance from the broad spectrum of biblical teachings on intimacy and fidelity? In this silence, the Bible might be encouraging personal reflection and responsibility, challenging each believer to weigh actions within the grand design of righteousness and mutual consent. This is where the true mystery lies, in the whispers of interpretation that echo through the corridors of time, urging us to seek wisdom not just from what is written, but from the harmony of principles interwoven throughout sacred scriptures. Such a journey is not merely about finding answers. It is a mystical quest to understand divine intent amidst the nuances of human relationships, a quest that each generation must undertake anew. In the realm of religious discourse, the word fornication possesses a chameleon-like quality, shifting in meaning and depth throughout the annals of history. It is a term that has echoed through the hallowed halls of theology, weaving its way into sermons and scriptures like a silken thread through the fabric of moral instruction. But mysteries lie beneath this seemingly straightforward word. What truths have been cloaked by time and interpretation? Let us embark on a journey through the shadowy corridors of history and theology, where the whispers of ancient scribes and fervent theologians still linger. The term fornication originates from the Latin word fornix, meaning act or vaulted space. It was here, under the arches of Roman streets, that clandestine encounters allegedly took place, and thus the word was born into its association with illicit sexual liaisons. Across the centuries, various religious doctrines have wielded the term like a finely honed blade, using it to carve out the bounds of moral behavior. Yet the question arises, what exactly does fornication encompass? In some interpretations, it is an umbrella term, sheltering a variety of physical intimacies deemed improper outside the sanctity of marriage. Traditional definitions focus on premarital sex, painting a picture of passion unbound by holy vows. However, the term's breadth may widen to include acts like oral sex, though this inclusion is shrouded in theological debate. The Bible itself, a tome rife with parables and profound teachings, offers only glimpses into this topic, forcing scholars and believers alike to dig through its layers as one might explore the depths of an ancient ruin. Jesus Christ, in Matthew 5:28, speaks of lust as an adulterous act committed in the heart, suggesting a broader interpretation of what constitutes sexual immorality. This notion hints at a deeper spiritual dimension, a call to purity that transcends physical acts, reaching into the very intentions of the soul. In this light, the use of fornication as a catch-all for various sexual activities becomes a tapestry of nuanced interpretation, where morality is not merely dictated by actions, but by motivations and desires. It's a reminder that religion often serves as both a mirror and a guide, reflecting societal mores, while shaping them simultaneously. As we tread upon this path, entwined with the complexities of doctrine and desire, we must ask ourselves, where do personal agency and divine ordinance intersect? It challenges us to consider our own lives, our own choices, and to seek the clarity that lies hidden in the mystery of words like fornication. In the end, as with so much in faith and life, interpretation reveals not only the tenets we adhere to, but the character of the interpreter as well. The mystery continues, inviting us to explore, reflect, and ultimately to understand. Imagina la Biblia como un vasto océano, un infinito y enigmático abismo de relatos, instrucciones y misterios divinos. En sus profundas aguas se encuentra el tesoro dorado de la pureza matrimonial, un tema que ha intrigado a creyentes y estudiosos durante siglos. La pureza matrimonial, un concepto etéreo y poderoso, se sostiene sobre pilares de santidad que son al mismo tiempo claros en su pronunciación y misteriosos en sus aplicaciones. La santidad dentro del matrimonio no es meramente una recomendación, sino una llamada sagrada